All right, so let me do this. All right, we're Hill Country pressure washing and carpet cleaning. This is a pressure washing job, and I'm going to turn the camera around so y'all can see. We're just pulling up to this property here, and we're going to take a look around and see what we're up against with this place. It's a $1,200 job. We're doing a deck, a dock covered with spider webs, and windows is what we're doing here. So this is what we're doing. We're doing this for $1,200 just because they don't want the house washed. They only want the deck, the dock, which the dock is about $600. I told her $300 for windows, but there's a lot of windows, man. I probably should have told her about $500 for these windows. But I told her $300 for the windows, so that's what we're going to do them for. Windows are not that hard. These windows don't look like they're real bad, if that's indeed the window that we're doing. And then we're doing the deck, which I am going to assume is right here. I'm going to assume this is the deck that we're doing. So we'll clean these steps off, spray these off, and yeah, we'll get rid of all that, all this gunk and stuff. And I believe this must be the deck that they're referring to right here. So we got this part. We don't move furniture. We're not doing that, not for the price we're charging. And they got this deck slash patio furniture out here. We're not moving this furniture though. We'll spray off the deck and clean the deck. But we're not going to move the furniture because that would cost a lot more than, yeah. And the windows, yeah, those are pretty bad. I don't know if you can see that, but if you look up there at those windows, there is all kind of nasty stuff on those windows. But we'll get that off and get it cleaned up. And the doors on the windows on the doors don't look real bad. Again, these windows aren't too bad. Some spider webs, but there's always spider web issues on these homes by the lake. There's always spider webs. There's the dock down there. We're going to go take a look at that as well here in a minute. But let me see if I can. There's the dock they want cleaned up, and they said the dock has a boat and 2 jet skis. So that is it right there. There's the boat, and there's the boat right there, and there's the 2 jet skis over there. So that's the dock they want cleaned up. It's a pretty big dock, but we told them we'd do it for the $1,200, the deck, the dock, and the windows. And this is all we're doing on this house. And it's really not that bad. Like I say, we're not going to move the furniture. That we would not do it for $1,200 if we had to move the furniture. And these windows, they're not too bad. They're not too bad. Yeah, there's some gunk on the windows up there. You can see a little bit, but that's not a big major thing. So this is what we're looking at. Want to head on down, Alfred? Yeah. Looks like they left a chainsaw out down there, 2 chainsaws and a blower or something. Oh, pole saw.
Yeah. Can't get to that deck because you just spray it off.
Yeah, we can't get to that deck. But they didn't say they wanted that. They said there was 1 deck, not 2. Now, this could be the deck they're talking about as well. Let's go downstairs because that could be the deck that they're wanting cleaned. Well, there's no way to get through it here. Let's see. We'll take you folks with us. But here's what we're looking at down below. Oh, that's not a deck. That's not a deck. It's deceiving. Looks are deceiving. But look at this. Somebody just left.
It could be the people who just pulled up in the dump truck. And they're over here saving, cutting the trees down over here.
Yeah, well, whoever it is shouldn't have left their saws, their chainsaws, and their pole saws out like that. But there's a window over there. We can reach it from here with the J-rod. We can reach these windows, and we've got the extension pole. Well, we'll be able to get these. I'm assuming we can probably get in through, oh, there's a gate right here, so we could probably just go in this way to get these windows back here. It's an all-day job, you know, but again, 1,200 bucks. I'll work all day for 1,200. Well, of course, we split it 3 ways. 1,200 is split 3 ways. 400 a piece. I get 400. Alfred gets 400, and we put 400 back into the business. So yeah, we can. They're not on this property. They're on that property over there, Alfred. I think. I don't know. But here's where we can access these windows here. Those windows over there are going to be a little tougher. We can access those with the J-rod and clean them off with the water, but I don't know how we're going to get the squeegee up there. There's no way to do that. But anyway, there's that. And moving on up. Let's go around this way. If they were wanting us to clean the house, this would be about a $2,000 job. Morning.
Morning.
How's it going? All right. So we're doing the windows, and it goes all the way around to the front. But we're just showing you all the back part right now, and goes on around this way. I'm just walking the perimeter of the place just to see exactly what we're up against on this. Like I say, we've been up there, so that's not a problem. Those windows up there, above that canopy thing, those 4 windows up there, I don't know how we'll get to those. We can get with 2 of them with water and spray them off, but I don't know if we can get to them with the squeegee. Maybe, possibly. We have a squeegee that extends out 40 feet up. And as far as this side of the house windows, it's not going to be too hard to access these. We just come up through the front and we can access those windows just fine. That's not too many windows, Alfred. It's not as many as I thought it was going to be.
Right.
So, I mean, looking at the house when you come in, you're thinking, damn, there's a lot of windows, but really, not that bad on the windows. It's $300 for those windows, I'd say is fair.
Yep, it's good.
Now, we got some folks working. They've been doing some clearing away of the trees and stuff. But we want to take you down here and give you a look at this dock. And they didn't want us to clean off now we could have cleaned all this stone, all this limestone here. We could have cleaned that up real nice for them too, but they didn't ask for that. They didn't ask for the house to be cleaned. They only asked for the dock, the deck, and the windows. So that's all we're doing. And here's the dock. She said it's got spider webs, so we're gonna take a look and see how bad. Oh yeah, oh my goodness, look at that. Yeah, spider webs are terrible. Look at that. I don't know if you can see them on the camera here, but look at that. Oh my goodness, that's filthy. Oh, this place is, ooh, this dock is filthy, man. But we're gonna get it cleaned up. We're gonna clean all of this up. But that is nasty, man. Jeez, look at that. But again, this is what we do. We're gonna clean this up real good. All these spider webs. And we do charge extra for spider webs, but I figure $600 to clean this dock is fair. It's a good price, you know, because we could easily charge more than $600 to clean all this up. This is disgusting. But I'd like to be fair, get a good price. Look at this. I don't know if you can see all the spider webs. All these spider webs, but yeah, all up in here. We've seen worse. I ain't gonna lie, we've seen worse, but this is pretty bad. So that's it. We're just doing the deck up there, up at the house. We're doing this dock, and we're cleaning the windows today, and that's it. So we'll get back with y'all and do another walkthrough when we're finished cleaning this up. We'll do another walkthrough for y'all and show you the results. So we'll see you again throughout the job. We will periodically show you some highlights of the cleaning process, and then at the end we will do another walkthrough video for you guys. Okay, so this job that we're doing now, we're going to start on the deck up here, because we were going to start on the dock, but then this fella shows up down there at the dock. He shows up in his truck and tells us that he is there to work on the motor of the boat. And as you saw on the earlier on that dock down there, that thing is loaded with spider webs, and we're going to be down there. Water is going to be coming down on this guy. Spider webs are going to be coming down on this guy. So rather than have him reschedule or us reschedule, we decided we would move all of our stuff back up here, because we were already there when he came, but we decided we'll move everything back up here to the deck and start on the deck and the windows, and then save the dock for last. But I wanted to start on the deck, because the dock down there, because the dock is the hardest thing that there is to clean. We're going to clean up this deck. She didn't ask us to clean this furniture and restore this wooden furniture. This wood furniture will clean up really nice, and it would look totally different than it looks right now. But I'm going to have to call her and ask her if she wants that done. That's going to be another $300 to clean up the wood furniture. We've got all the wood furniture on this deck, and then down there by the dock, there's some wooden chairs down there as well that we could restore for them as well. But we're going to start up here with the spider web removal tool. Before we even get started with the pressure washing machine, we need to take these little deals here and clean off all these spider webs that you see here. And this is how we do that. We have to manually remove the spider webs before we can actually clean this thing, because if we just fire up the pressure washing machine to clean off all these spider webs and all that gunk, that stuff is not going to, once you get this stuff wet, you'll never get it off. So rather than, and I don't know if you can see this, but big old spider web right there. And we have to take these off manually with this spider web removal tool that I'm using, because that's the only way to get the spider webs off, is by using this thing here first. Then after we remove all the spider webs manually like this, then we can go back and fire up the pressure washing machine and clean this surface. And that's true of any surface that has spider webs, and we've got a crap load of them down there at that dock. So this is how we're going to start, by removing the spider webs manually like this. Then once we get that done, we will start on the cleaning process. But for now, this is what we're doing, and I want to set this camera up somewhere where we can show you guys. And then I just want to set my camera up somewhere where it can capture all the action. But instead, I think I'm going to go ahead and shut it down, and we'll get back with you guys after we finish this process of manually removing all the spider webs, which we're going to have to do also, as you can see, around those windows. I don't know if you can see all that gunk that I'm looking at right there on the windows, but there is a lot of it all up in there. And we're going to have to manually remove all that stuff to clean the windows as well. Anywhere that there are spider webs, that's what we have to do. So this is what we're doing. We're going to start on the deck up here instead of down there on the dock.
Okay, we're power washing the furniture. As you can see, you got the natural bamboo on the left, and you're watching the bamboo come out nice and clean by power washing. Look at that, nice and clean. Okay, we're right here and we're cleaning the bamboo. And see, we're using a green tip and how clean it comes off. All the oil naturally from a person, barbecue, sauce, suntan lotion, all of that. using clean bamboo. Alrighty. Cleaning up that nice concrete table there. It is not bamboo, it is not wood, it is all Kent concrete.
So this is a before and after photo of the these logs. Just like the table back there, these logs, the table and that log right there were looking like this one. And now we're about to clean this log as well and get it up to par with the rest of the wood. All right, so we got my man Alfred working the wand right now, and he's doing a good job on this. I guess it's like a futon type of deal, and you can see he's doing a good job on this. Well, he was doing a good job. I guess he decided to go. There he is. There it is. Now he's getting it. That's the way to do it right there. Getting her done right there. And this little futon here is going to turn out, this one here is going to turn out like that one, because when we got here, this is how they look. Both of them look like this. And as you can see, that's kind of a gray color. I don't even know how wood gets like that, but this one here, when we get done, is going to look like that one over there. So I mean, this is what we do. These wooden surfaces, we clean them up and restore them to where, we clean them up and restore them to where they look like, new. I mean, you can see for yourself the difference between this and this. Major difference. It's a major difference. So this side we've already done, and that's how it comes out looking, like that. And we don't charge that much for doing this, even though it's time consuming. It's a little time consuming. It's a little tedious, but for all of this furniture out here, we did this table, and as it dries, it's going to look more like this, of course, but it's still not that ugly gray. And it's hard to see this because half of the table is in the shade, but the half that's not in the shade, you can see this is going to be the color when it dries. It's like that leg right there. It's going to be that color, but the good news is that once it dries, there's some stuff, I can't think of the name of it right now, that you can wipe this down with, and it will restore the color to that permanently. So there's that. But we're doing these 2 futons. We did that table and all those wicker chairs, and we're going to do all the furniture over here. Let me walk around this way so I don't get my phone wet. But we're going to do all these chairs as well. and this table, and these two end tables will do, and these logs will do those as well. And then there are some 4 chairs down there that we're also going to restore. And for all that furniture, this patio furniture, we only charge $300 extra for that. And I think it's well worth it because, you know, once you knock all that grime and stuff off of there, you got a beautiful color under there. And like I say, all you knew, what's the name of that stuff you put on there?
Yes, a wood furniture polisher. You can buy it.
It's like a wood polish.
Yes, it is like a liquid gold.
Liquid gold wood polish.
Yeah.
So we'll just take some of that, wipe it down, and we don't have to do that. We're not getting paid to do that. We're just getting paid to clean it. I mean, I could leave it like this and I would feel good about it because it looks better than that ugly gray over there. But tomorrow we're going to bring some of that wood polish, and you just take a rag and wipe it on there and it'll restore it to look just like this. And but yeah, we did this part here. We've already done over here the windows on this side, and we've done the patio under here. This is all done. This thing was covered with spider webs. We got rid of all the spider webs under here, and the grill and whatever that is also covered with spider webs. The windowsills all spider webby. We've cleaned off all the spider webs. We cleaned the windows, squeegeed them, and the windows are done, looking good. The windowsills are free of spider webs now, looking good. And so this part is done. This area is done. This area is done. This is a big deck, and we're about halfway through with it. We hope to finish the rest of this deck and come back tomorrow because we have to tackle that dock down there, and that is going to be that's going to be horrible. But we got to come back tomorrow and finish it up.